Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. This is most likely going to be like a weekly vlog, but it's a little longer since I do like personally to watch longer crochet vlogs. I feel like it really gets me in the mood and inspired to vlog. First off, I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing this halter neck V top. So it has like it has a V point at the bottom. I am wearing a tank top underneath. So yeah, I made this recently and I think I showed it in the last vlog, but I wasn't entirely done with it. So I'm currently filming a tutorial for it using this color. So yeah, I really like this like pistachio green shade. I think it's going to look really pretty. I did change like the overall chain count, however, because if it's not for me, I'm probably going to either gift it to one of like my nieces, or I'm going to sell it in the summer on like Shopify or Poshmark, or wanting to do that for a while. I just love creating things like wearables, mainly wearables. I love wearables. So yeah, this is the silk lace thread that I'm using, and excuse my nails. I actually had a nail appointment today, but they canceled on me, so they moved it till tomorrow. So yeah, I can't get my nails done till tomorrow. But yeah, this is a really pretty silk lace thread or yarn. It is very thin, but I do use a 3.5 millimeter hook for it because I just felt that it would work up a lot faster with a bigger hook versus using like a 2.5 or something like that. And as you can see, it's not like I mean, you obviously have to wear something underneath, but it's not like very holy, I guess you could say. So the gaps aren't that big. So I really like how it came out, and I think it's like the perfect summer top. And yeah, even like for spring, you can make like really pretty spring colors. And yeah, that's what I'm currently working on. I'm currently working on that tutorial. I'm gonna ask you guys, because I have these Karen cotton yarns. I thought I could make wearables with this. It's not as thick and stiff as like Lily Sugar and Cream, or like the Peaches and Cream from Walmart, but it is not that soft. And when you crochet with it, it is like a little thicker. So yesterday I tried making like a ribbed tank top, because I mean, I feel like tank tops are something that we really need during the summer months. And I couldn't. It was not that I couldn't. It's just it looked a little too thick, in my opinion. And I just thought, okay, this is not going to be comfortable because of the thickness. Already, you know, ribbing has a bit of a thickness, and then this being a little bit thick and not too soft and flexible, I feel like it just didn't work out. So I don't know what to make with it. I have 3 skeins of these, and I threw away the label, but I have like way more. I have this one, which I have, so I have that one, which I have 3 skeins of, and I also have a like orangey peach color. I have a very light lavender shade. I have gray. I have teal. And then like another like color changing one. It's like white, purple, and pink. So I have plenty of those. And I don't know what to make with them. So if anyone knows or recommends something, let me know. I don't know. I was thinking like a beach cover up, but I don't know if that would still be too thick. So yeah, let me know what you use that for. If you guys use that specific yarn, I do prefer like thinner, softer yarn that you can just like, you know, crochet without thinking. I don't like to struggle with my yarn, if that makes sense. So yeah, let me know what you guys make with this type of yarn or with this specific yarn. I tried using the peaches and cream before and the lily sugar and cream, and no, I do not like those. So yeah, I'm just going to, I think the plan for today is keep going with that tutorial and try to finish it. It doesn't look like I've done much, but I've done much. I'm like at like one of the last steps of like demonstrating like what to actually do for the construction of the top. So yeah, I need to finish that tonight. And I like to crochet at night because I feel like it's a little bit more relaxing when you're winding down and you're just like, you know, in the mood to crochet more. I also want to start on another project. So I want to make a poncho. I know ponchos are going to be really in this summer, and I have these two beautiful yarns that my mom gifted me. They're a Mexican brand, and let me show you. So this is the brand. I love the presentation of this yarn, and it says it's by the brand Omega, called Emily's Yarn, mercerized cotton. Now I have this color, this red color, and I have a really pretty like pink. And what really impressed me about this is that one skein has 150 grams and it equals to 590 yards. And it is definitely, it says made in Mexico. So I really like these. And I have been just saving them because I don't want to use them up because I don't know when I would be able to get more. So yeah, I actually looked online and they have really pretty colors. They have several colors actually. So whenever I get the chance, you know, to buy some, I will. It is like thin, not thin as lace thread per se, but it's pretty thin, which is fine because I don't want something too thick to make a poncho, but I don't want something too thin either. You know, I want to try this one out with it, and I'm sure that I will have more than enough because 590 yards, like for my size poncho, would be perfect. And I'm pretty sure that I'll have yarn left over for like the tassels, for the fringe or tassels, whatever you call it. So yeah, I think it's perfect. I don't know if I should make it in pink or if I should make it in red. Now that's the only dilemma that I'm having, but I'm definitely going to make a tutorial because I know there are like a million tutorials on ponchos, but I want to make something super simple that anyone can recreate pretty much. Since previously I talked about how I had a failed poncho attempt, which was in a very different structure. It was like a long rectangle, and I added beads, and it looked beautiful. However, it was too short. Like, it was just not comfortable to wear because it was like way too short. So with this one, I want to make it something longer with like tassels and everything. However, I won't remake that other one with a different type of yarn, and make sure that I make it the right length. I made that tutorial in January, but it was just not what I wanted, so I just completely threw away the footage. And I had a little bit of footage saved on TikTok, since I uploaded a TikTok in January while I was making it. And I think I showed it to you guys, but if I didn't, I'll insert it again on the screen up on the corner. That's what crocheting is all about, trial and error, right? So yeah, I love this yarn. I wish more US brands would make stuff like this, especially with this type of presentation, because it looks like a fancy yarn, definitely. So I want to show you guys as well. I bought some buttons, like a box of buttons, but they are super tiny. This is how small they are. I thought they would be a little bigger, but they are really tiny. And I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to use these, because I did want like bigger buttons. Now I have to look online because I need black buttons, like black buttons, but that are like a lot bigger than this, for a cardigan that I made. So it's like an open cardigan, and it's white and black. It really reminds me of like Chanel. I need black buttons for that, and I want to buy like brown buttons, like tortoiseshell, I think it's called, print. I need to look online for better buttons. That's what I'm trying to say. However, I do want to use these for something. I was thinking, since these are so colorful, and these are so colorful, and buttons are so on trend this year, I was thinking of making a top where I could do like a side, like closure, just full of buttons, but like decorative buttons, not really make it close like that, but just use them as like the decorative piece, so that it looks like it's a closure, but it's not. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I want to do. So those are my plans. I'm also going to, as soon as I finish my pending tutorials that I'm working on, I'm going to be doing the round yoke baby tee raglan style top. Well, it's not a baby tee, I don't know what it is, like a blouse. I will have to name it something, because I wanted it to be a lot looser, but it ended up being a lot more fitting to the body, because I was panicking, thinking that I was going to run out of yarn. So I'm going to make it in a different color and make it the size that I actually wanted. And I really like the simple pattern that I made. So I want to recreate that as well. So yeah, now I'm going to stop talking because I've been talking forever. and get started on the continuation of my current tutorial. And yeah, I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. Hey guys, top down round yoke raglan style. This is what I have so far. Only done one sleeve. It's just a little short sleeve because I'm running out of this yarn, which is like a silk yarn, and much panicking. I saw that I didn't have much left, so I decided the sleeve, and I just added a little bit of sleeve. You can see it better like this. So that's what I added, just a little bit of sleeve. So yeah, that I'm going to do in a little bit. We need to talk about the length. It's still pretty short. Last time I tried it, it was not long enough. Not my desired length, at least. So I do need to add a little bit of length if I have yarn left over. And if I don't, I'm just going to have to wait and order more. But yeah, I really like it, and I didn't want to like go in and try to make a tutorial with it first because I didn't know if it would be a fail or not. Now that I've done it, I feel pretty confident in what I did, but at first I was like, okay, what am I doing? I mean, it's not too difficult, but I wanted to like kind of like perfect it a little more before I make another one. Perfect for like spring. The colors are so pretty. So it's got like a lavender, like a more deeper pink, and then like a light pink. So I like it because it feels it's going to be like really fresh for the spring and summer. Yeah, I can't wait to finish it and wear it in a video for you guys. So yeah, I did do a video, how many headbands can I crochet in a week, and it's my first video. Headbands, this one can be a belt as well. They're just little roses. So yeah, it's just a bunch of little roses. And yeah, I made it long enough to either be a waist belt, a skinny scarf, I guess, or like a headband. I also made this one, which is just little hearts. I love the color, and I love the width because this one for me is like the perfect width for myself. And the other ones are like, you know, for someone who likes like a bigger headband look on their head. So yeah, that one is probably my favorite. I also made a sequence one, which I think I left in the kitchen, so I can't go get it because we are, yeah, right now is if I were to go and get it, my dogs will start follow me, and yeah, they'll want to come in. So this is another one that I made. This one you can really see, maybe because it's like a white creamish color. This one's like just a flower, and this one is too thick, like too wide. So this one is for like someone who likes like the wider headband look that I will like keep or sell or gift, or either keep, sell, or gift them. Now I wanted to tell you guys, so I'm working on a tutorial. I'm actually working on one that's like a wristlet wallet situation that I made a little while ago. So I ordered this, which is so pretty. I don't know what type of yarn this would be, but it's a little stiff, but it's flexible enough to like crochet it. Local yarn store, well, not local to me, but 200 grams. So it was like $10. And when I saw this, I was like, wow, that is a perfect silver lace thread. And I only have one of them. So I thought, what can I make with this? So I think I'm going to make like a cowl neck top, which were like very popular in the summer. I'm pretty sure they will be popular again. So I thought, wow, this is a really pretty like golden champagne color. So I think I'm going to start working on this tomorrow. I really want to start working on it today, but I haven't finished my other top, so I don't know. But yeah, I really want to start working on this. I probably will just do like a crochet along with me or something, because this really isn't like difficult to recreate, and I know there are several YouTube tutorials. And the thing is, I don't know if it'll be for me or if it'll be for my niece, one of my nieces. I have several nieces actually, and one of them is going to turn 17, I believe, and she loves like crop tops and open back tops like this for the summer. So I think I'm going to make one for her. That's my plan. These are my plans for like my crochet projects. I've really been enjoying making stuff. I'm trying really hard to just like get the hang of doing tutorials. I'm going to use something like this. I actually have other colors. I have pink, I have a light like pistachio green, and I have a silver, and then like a peacock blue, and then I have some Karen all day cotton colors. So yeah, I have a lot of yarn that I can use, like different types as well, you know. So I'm thinking I'm just going to remake it. But anyways, you live and you learn. So I've been buying stuff that I can use with my crochet and stuff like that. So I bought lace. I bought this lace, which I thought was really pretty. I think I would add it like as a border onto like maybe something I'll make for summer, like a top or something. So yeah, I got this one. I also got some cream color one and a white one. So I can't find the end to this one. But yeah, I got this one, which is thinner, and this one is stretchy, which is kind of weird. I had never seen or used a stretchy lace, but I feel like it would be perfect for like tops, you know, because it stretches out. Yeah, that one is pretty nice and thin, and like I said, it stretches. And then I got this one, which is a lot longer, and as you can see, it's like wavy, like ruched, I guess. I don't know what to make with this one. So if anyone has an idea, let me know. So yeah, this one, it's really pretty, but I don't know what to do with it. So I have a small like cordless sewing machine, and then it only came with like a white thread and black thread, but it's like small, it's just handheld, so I thought I could stitch it up with that one, since I mean right now I don't feel confident enough to like buy a big sewing machine. Like that kind of commitment isn't for me right now. So since I didn't have like more colors in thread, I got this like off of Amazon. I found it in like travel sewing kits section, and it comes with like all these little threads, which you have like a lot of colors. The only color that's not in here, I mean, I feel like this is like a little too purple. I needed like a baby pink, so I wanted to do something with pink and white. But anyways, it even comes with like a crochet hook, tapestry needle, and like of course it comes with some needles to sew and measuring tape, couple of buttons and other stuff. So yeah, this is like a travel kit. And also, since I have a bunch of zippers, I have a lot of zippers, and I want to like start using them. So I thought this is perfect because I have like so many different colors of thread. So yeah. Those are like some of my plans, or what I've gotten in the past month or so. So I have 2 boxes of like these pearl beads. This one has like your blues, yellows, orange, and greens, and then I have one that has like more purples and pinks and stuff like that. And these are great to start out with. I mean, I feel like you get a decent amount in each of the little containers. It's like little dividers. So yeah, I want to make something with these. Maybe some crochet jewelry, like a bracelet would be really cute. So yeah, these are some of the stuff that I wanted to show you guys. I have also been like drawing like little sketches because I want to make a top with like a bow in the back, but like not like an actual just place a bow in the back, but like tie it up in the back. But I want it to be like off the shoulder. I don't know. I need to figure out how I'm going to make that little sketch of it. I mean, I'm not a professional at drawing by any means. It was just like a little sketch that I made while I was watching TV. So yeah, it's not like, I mean, I just want like the bow to, I want it to tie up in the back, if that makes sense. So like the back would be this, is what I'm trying to say. And I want it to be like off the shoulders. I have to figure that out, if I have to start it from the top down or from the bottom up. So yeah, and by the way, this notebook is just where I do like my calculations, when I do things, when I make things. Just I write stuff down here all the time. I write down patterns so that I don't forget. That's what this notebook is.
Hello. I'm not getting that car. That's how this roll started in the first place. I'm just kidding. What's up?
Hey guys, so it is nighttime and I'm currently crocheting. I'm actually working on a tutorial for the top that I showed in the previous vlog. So it's pretty much a halter top, triangle top, and I'm currently filming the tutorial. So pretty much I went So pretty much I already went through all the basic steps for the construction of the top, and now I'm just sitting here on my desk crocheting. Yeah, even though this is my first tutorial that I would be doing, I do feel like the moments where I don't have a project to do and I'm just trying to watch TV is a little stressful, because I feel like doing something with my hands, but I don't have like something to crochet. So what I decided to do is use this skein of yarn, like goldeny champagne color, which is, well, very close to my skin tone, and I'm making a cowl neck top with it. Now the reason that I decided to start it was because, first of all, I didn't have any projects that I could do when I'm not, working on a tutorial, because you can't really advance that much with your tutorials, I noticed, unless you're going to record that part, So I thought, okay, let me just start something else. So since this is coming apart, I decided to go ahead and start a cowl neck top. So yeah, I'm like on my first row, nothing life-changing, but so yeah, and that is what I'm doing. Continue filming until I get to a certain point of the top. So that's just what I'm going to do. And yeah, it's so pretty. I think this is definitely my favorite shade of green. I really don't like a bright green. I'm not really a fan of. But this one is beautiful. So yeah, just going to continue working on rows. I think I'm going to do about 15 rows. Also, I was thinking of doing a headband tutorial video. I have like 2 different headbands I had in mind. One is using a sequence yarn, and the other one is like a filet crochet one. And I thought, I don't know, it just came to mind, like out of nowhere, to do a button one. Since buttons are so in, I thought it would look really cute. And since I have like these really colorful little buttons, I thought I would do one with buttons. So that is what I was thinking. Since I don't really know what to do with those buttons right now, since they're so small, and the crochet items that I wanted to add buttons to require a much bigger buttons. I have been trying to vlog a lot more and crochet a lot more on camera, and I've been thinking about doing like a makeup tutorial, because if you follow me for a while, you know that's my main thing. But I haven't done that because I just really, I don't know if I'm burnt out of like doing makeup tutorials or what it is, but it just doesn't excite me as much. But yeah, it just doesn't excite me as much as I used to. I feel like I will, because I love makeup. I still love doing my makeup, But I feel like if I film a makeup tutorial, it will just have to be when I'm really in the mood to film one, not when I feel like it's my obligation to, or like I have to do a makeup tutorial, because my channel started off as a beauty channel, and even though now I'm doing crochet and other things, I feel like I want to feel excited about filming makeup looks. Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I just put my hair up and put a t-shirt and some leggings on because I wanted to show you guys the progress of where I'm at in this cowl neck top. So I am on row 27 and I feel like it doesn't look like much, but I am on row 27, and yeah, I mean, I think it takes a lot longer to work up with lace yarn than it takes with other types of yarn, but I do prefer this type of yarn because it just looks a lot prettier. You know, this is silk, so it's going to give a really pretty drape. Hey guys, so it's another day and I actually already finished the top. So yeah, this is the color again. So I really like the color. I did change the straps a little bit from like a traditional, just like super skinny chain. So I did 9 double crochets, and I just kept on working it upwards, and yeah, I need to weave in some ends. Previously mentioned how I was making a top that's just like a round yoke, like what is it called, raglan style, and I finished this one as well. However, since I double stranded this because I thought it would be a good idea, it feels a little heavy. The only, I guess, downside to it, but I do love the coloring. But it's a V-neck. Yeah, pretty much the bottom comes down to a point like this. And I mean, you have the option whether you want to close it at the neck or not, and I did, since I took the exact measurements of myself. This one is with like a gray, this one's with like a gray silver yarn, and I'm done with the body of the top. I'm just working on the straps, and that is all that I have left to do. And I was thinking, since I've never seen, I mean, I looked on YouTube, like, for this, like, particular top, and I did not see any tutorials at all. So I decided I will do a tutorial, since it is a pretty simple, beginner-friendly top that I'm sure anyone can make if you know how, you know, your basic stitches. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. And I mean, I previously showed you guys like the headbands that I made. I think that's what I'm going to just continue working on for now. I think this is where I'm going to end this vlog, since I don't want it to be extremely long to the point where I have a hard time editing. Pretty much it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.